about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Sandra. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to do a date night makeup look. I always call it a date night makeup look, but I mean a going out look. I'm going out by myself. It's fantastic. I'm going to do like a teal aqua look tonight. I haven't done teal in a long time, probably not since my last like blue blood look, probably. It's been a long time. But I'm going back into blue blood, but I'm also adding Solmane too from Oden's Eye. So let's dive right in. I'm going to start with my MAC soft paint pot. This is a Pro Longwear paint pot, sorry. Soft ochre. That did not come out the way I expected it to. So I'm going to take this concealer brush. I'm going to dip into the concealer and just run this all over my eyelid. This does help to cover up any veins that you have, and it's kind of like the same idea, I know I've said this lots of times, same idea as putting white nail polish on your fingernails, and then if you put a color on top, it just makes it that much more brighter and vivid. This is the same concept. Plus, usually if you use like an actual eyeshadow primer base, it will help to adhere your shadow for longer. So you'll notice if you don't use anything on your eyelid, like we'll probably set this with a little bit of powder after. If you don't use anything, your eyeshadow moves around a lot. If you sweat, your eyeshadow will be like up here. It's really, really not great. So I suggest always priming your eye before any look. And obviously we're doing eyeshadow today before the rest of the makeup so I don't get any fallout. It doesn't matter what powder you use. I'm just going to go into Cloudset by Kosas, the Feathery shade. It honestly doesn't matter what kind you use. Just going to use a little shadow brush and set that down. And we're going to use maybe a little bit of a bigger brush, just because that was such a small brush. Okay, so what we're going to do is go into Blue Blood. I've got like 3 palettes in front of me. You'll see what I'm doing shortly. I'm going to go into Flourishing, which is this color, and I'm also going to use Entitled right here. So it's like a sparkly shimmery teal, and Flourishing is a matte. So I'm going to use that same brush I used to put on the powder at first, go into Flourishing, tap off my brush. Guess it doesn't really matter because I don't have eyeshadow on anyway. And I'm going to detail myself a crease, do it a little higher than my actual crease that I can visibly see on my eye. So if I close my eye, I just kind of like, well, I guess when I open my eye, I just kind of like look up and you can see it there. So this is just kind of like the starting point. But you can see, like you can see my entire lid, and that looks crazy at first, but I promise it gets better. Okay, so now I'm going to go into an E27 detail blending brush, and I'm going to take Entitled, which is the sparkly color, and I'm putting this all over the lid. Okay, so that is all over the lid. Now I'm going to go into Sigma Angela Bright palette, and I'm going to tap into PDX, this dark one right here. And I'm going to use the same brush I used to put on the sparkly shadow. I'm going to tap on the side that I haven't used yet, tap into it, tap off the brush, and this I'm going to add to the outside corner. And so this is going to add some dimension to the look. And then what I do is I go and turn around the brush, and then I can kind of blend the colors with that side that I used at first. But this definitely adds dimension, and these shades are very powerful. You do not need a whole bunch, which is kind of nice. It's kind of a godsend in a way, and it's also kind of a curse, because if you put on too much and you don't know how to blend, it could be disastrous. So I'm just going to add some more onto the outside corner. Okay, and then we're going to just tap over that color with the other side of the brush. And you can see kind of how it darkens up the outside corner. And then you look on it straight on and you can't really tell. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is go into Solmane 2, and I'm going to use the shade Mercury. Normally I would use my finger, but I don't want this to go too far towards the middle of the lid. I'm going to tap in with a dry brush just to see how the shadow picks up, and just put this on the inner corner. So this is really sparkly, but it's really pretty. It's kind of like a gradient eye, I guess, because I've got one more step. We might have to wait till the makeup is done though. So what we'll do is, as soon as I'm done this part, I'll go off camera. I'm going to do makeup off camera today, just for a change. And then once I'm all done, I will come back and I can show you the lower lash line and the highlighter and all that jazz. Okay, so I will be right back. Hello guys, everything is done. Look, it looks good, it looks great. I'm gonna do the lower lash line now. So I'm not gonna do any liner, I'm just gonna do color on the lower lash line. And I'm also going to not do liner on the top either. I'm just gonna put lashes on. So I'm kind of hesitant about starting with this brush, but I'm gonna start. Starting with the dark side, just on the outside corner. Never added any extra product to the brush, just to give the eye some definition. And of course, I'm staying to the outside edge here. I'm going to switch it around. And this is the sparkly side. So I'm kind of blending this all over the lash line. Okay, and I'm going to take a clean brush. This one has powder on it, and I'm going to blend this out. I almost feel like I do need some kind of like color on the lower lash line. I'm just going to see if I have a color that is similar to that. I do. It's called Poolside. This is a Morphe color pencil. Just want to see what it looks like on here. Okay, so this is a little bit more green, but you can't really tell when it's on. And it just kind of erases that really bright line of my waterline. So I'm going to continue. I might go into the Solmane 2 palette and just tap into Mercury a little bit more. This is like such a pretty color. It's probably going to leave some fallout. So sparkly and so pretty. Put a little bit more on the inner corner area here. Just kind of add some lightness. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to wipe away any fallout if I did get any. And then we're going to go ahead and do lots of mascara. I'm going to do lashes, and I will return and show you the finished look. We'll be right back. Alright guys, lashes are on. I'm just going to add a touch more of inner corner highlight, and instead of using my Mary Lou, which I already put some on, you can't really tell, I'm going to go into the Angela Bright palette, and we're going to go into Champagne Problems. I'm going to tap this on my brush and just dot this on the inner corner because it is so sparkly and so pretty. And it's okay if I get a little bit of fallout because a little bit of sparkle looks kind of cute, in my opinion. Alright, but that is it for the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. If you are new, please consider subscribing. Click on the bell button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.